Hello, my name is Bernadette Rebollo, and today I'll be doing a film review on Stand and Deliver, an American film directed by Ramon Menendez in 1987. Ramon Menendez is a Cuban-American film director and screenwriter who won 2 Independent Spirit Awards for his work on this film. Stand and Deliver is a true story about a mathematics teacher, Jaime Escalante, who is played by Edward James Olmos, an American actor known for his Chicano roles. The setting and casting for this film is very imperative to the story. The story begins in the early 1980s in East Los Angeles, where you immediately see images that are reminiscent of Chicanos and their daily lives. By using an architecture montage of busy streets, colorful storefronts with piñatas hanging, and bold murals, you already get the hint a statement is going to be made. By incorporating cinema elements such as the altering of consciousness and affect social change, you pick up on the poverty level of the characters and how society views their Latino community. As stated in Notes on Chicano Cinema by Jason C. Johansson, the demystification of film is bringing the filmmaking process to the community, and soliciting its involvement places in its hands a powerful communicative tool, a tool which allows the expression of a people's perspective, concerns, and reality. I feel by using actors who look like the people they are portraying allows the audience to relate to the story better. In the film, Olmos's character Jaime Escalante is very straightforward with his students. The rest of the world already stereotypes them, but Escalante is ready to show them they can achieve whatever they set their minds to as long as they work for it. Each character has their own personal struggles they are dealing with at home, and the additional racism they receive in the real world only hinders them. Montezuma Esparza's statement in From Salina to Walkout rings true for the very struggle these students are facing. Esparza states, "No one else was paying attention to our particular situation. Lack of educational access. Latinos were at the bottom of the barrel. Years later, we still are." Stand and Deliver is a prime example of what a Chicano film language should be. The film epitomizes the Chicano story fighting for a better life by utilizing what little you have. Even though the students score high the very first time they test, the educational system doubts it was all due to honest efforts because of who the students are, Chicanos. Escalante almost allows this to beat him because even he feels they learned if you try real hard, nothing changes. But what Escalante and the rest of authority figures didn't realize is they lit a fire under these kids. They saw what they are able to achieve and knew that they had another fight in them. Escalante gave them a whole new perspective on themselves and allowed them to dream. Thank you for listening to my film review. I hope I've added to your perspective on the film. Stand and Deliver has always been a favorite of mine, mainly because, as a Latina who grew up lower middle class, I understand what it means to have to fight harder for equal opportunities. I'll end with an insert from I Am Joaquin by Rodolfo Gorky Gonzalez. A poem I believe is also fitting for this film because it is also a testimony to the Chicano Revolution. For all the glory if my raza to be sentenced to despair, here I stand, poor in money, arrogant with pride, bold with machismo, rich in courage, and wealthy in spirit and faith. My knees caked with mud, my hands calloused from the hoe, I have made the Anglo rich, yet equality is but a word.